Hey guys, Ron Bondo Built Construction here. We're going to be pouring some Stampcrete today, so some seamless slate Stampcrete, putting some brown color into it and some charcoal release. So I'm going to show you how we do Stampcrete. A lot of different ways to do it, but I'm going to show you how I do it. Done quite a bit of it. Maybe I can help you out today. Thanks for watching. First thing you want to do is dust that stamp with powder. Brand new stamp, so we're going to put the powder on it ahead of time. And these guys are magging the edges off, getting rid of those lines and stuff. I'm going to get them out of there, closing that stuff up. So we're going to stamp this section that's in the sun. You can see that line right there. We're going to stamp just that section right there. And then we're going to do the edges probably over there. We're going to throw some powder on there. Just to get edges for now. Yep. Then we'll go back and I'm going to get a pretty good amount on there. Trade with me?
Okay, I just want
video me. Soft, so don't need to hit it too hard when it's that soft. Definitely too soft to walk on it. You're talented, Nate.
videotaping and throwing some powder.
Spreading the powder at the same time. That boy's good right there. Guys, Bondo here. Just gonna narrate you through what's going on here. So we got the little floppy stamp here, and that's me in the red. I'm just walking down through here stamping this edge. You can see the line, the sun shining down through there. See that line in the video? That sun right there is beating on that the shade from the house is kind of blocking the rest of the pad, so we want to hit this area that's all in the sun first because it's drying faster right there. So we're just going to take this floppy down through here and hit the edges. That way it's a little easier to get the edges with that floppy stamp. You notice I'm flipping that stamp. Well, when I started doing it, I wasn't flipping the stamp. So I kind of started noticing a similar pattern as I went down through here. So here I'm going to just go back and kind of re-stamp certain areas just to break the pattern up. Because the rocks in this pattern, these are new stamps to me. So the rock pattern's kind of one way. So if you flip the stamp around, you can break that pattern up, that duplicate pattern. I didn't like the way it was looking, so just went through this. Concrete was real soft. I was able to just re-stamp it. It was pretty easy. And we're just gonna do a little more of the edges here, just kind of where the sun's shining. Right now the concrete's not it's not soft or not hard enough to walk on, so we're just kind of hitting the edge, and then we're going to wait a little bit and jump on it with the bigger stamps. You don't want to get on this stuff too soon because you'll leave footprints, kind of like little duck ponds where you walk. So if you got a lighter guy, they can get out there a little quicker. So we waited a while. Now we're going to get the big stamps out here. That's me on the stamp. Greg's spreading powder. That's Nate in the yellow. He's spreading powder. I'm just stamping along. And Nate comes out there with me. Nate's lighter than I am, so he doesn't leave as much footprints in there as I would. But we just work our way down through. These stamps are easy. They call it seamless slate or seamless rock. There's really no lines that you got to line up or anything with these things. It just looks like a big broken rock. So it's pretty easy to stamp with these things. You just got to make sure you time it right, and you got to make sure you get powder, a good amount of powder down. This is just the way we stamp concrete, guys. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. There's other ways you can color the concrete. I know some guys don't like this powder because it's real messy, and they'll actually use like a liquid color. But this particular stuff, this is a charcoal powder that we put in here as the release agent, and we put like a chocolate brown color in the concrete. So when the truck showed up, we actually mixed this brown color right into the truck. So you got to kind of climb up on the truck, dump the bags in there, and the driver will actually spin a barrel in reverse to get the concrete up to the top. And then you'll just dump it in there and you'll spin it back forward, and he'll mix it up for about probably at least 5 minutes, 5-7 minutes. He'll mix that color into there. And that's pretty much how we stamp our concrete, guys. We put the color in the truck, and we use a powder release agent, and we just spread it on there we use a broom, just like a hand broom. We throw it on there and we stamp away. And these seamless patterns are really nice. You don't have to line anything up. I like them. I've done other patterns, wood planks and some slate patterns that got lines and stuff in them. You got to lock them all together. These seamless ones are a lot easier. So if you're just starting off, you want to try out Stampcrete, get a seamless slate. You can rent these things. They work real good. That's pretty much going to wrap up this part of the video. This is a 3-part series, this video. The first part, if you didn't watch that, that's where we dig it out with the excavator, form it up, and get it poured. And then this part here, we're stamping it, the second part. And then the third part to this video, we're going to wash it off and seal it. So I'll leave a link at the end of this video where we're washing off and sealing this thing. It came out real nice. That chocolate brown looks really good. If you guys like this kind of stuff, why don't you think about hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I'm uploading these videos. We're doing quite a few videos this summer. We're doing a lot of Stampcrete, new Dura foundations, a lot of flat work. We could probably do 3-4 videos a week. So like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the video, good or bad. Thanks again for watching, guys.